back to serve for the Wildcats. Madison Coates, senior setter. And there, Kids Hall Price came over the net to block the second touch. That is illegal. That's considered a back row attack or an illegal block. The Wildcats up by 1, 7-6. With freshman Mia Delahusai back to serve. And just missed to tie it back up. By senior Jasmine Moore. A little bit of a miscommunication there on the set, but they managed to pull it out. Libero Riley Davis bump sets that one over to the right side. Libero again stepping in, taking that second ball. Big swing on the right from number 10, Samara Mahone, but just out. Got our libero for the Wildcats, number 6, Riley Davis, back to serve. Serve for the Bulldogs. Pass by Sydney Poston. Tipped short from the outside, but picked up by Jasmine Moore, and a big swing from AJ Simmons over on the right. Here we've got both teams running what's called a 6-2, so you'll see both teams make 2 subs every time they go through 3 rotations. That means that they always have 3 hitters in the front row and a setter in the back row. Setter Alicia Callender served that one in. Dished it out to Miara Hightower, who puts it away. Wildcats are up 10-8. Ooh, and a big swing from the right side, just barely out of reach of freshman Sydney Poston. Coming in for the Bulldogs, we've got Kamora Coachman, sophomore from Harvest, Alabama. Driven in by Jasmine Moore. Nice high ball to the outside, and Mecca Freeman and Alicia Callender crash in on that, but can't quite get there. Looks like both teams have been struggling a little bit with the short ball, whether it's short serves or short swings. So that's going to be something where they're going to want to get on their horse and try to run those things down. Ooh, open net back on the right, but couldn't quite put it away. Back to her again. And this time, Jasmine Moore gets the kill. In for the Wildcats, freshman outside hitter Mia Delahusai. And hit out of bounds by the Bulldogs. You'll see Jasmine Moore with her jump top spin serve for this one. You like to have a range of different serves on a team, so some athletes are going to jump and hit this like it's an attack, like Jasmine Moore does. Some other serves are a jump float or a standing float, and that kind of variety just makes it that much more difficult for the other team to adjust to what you're doing. Tough dig there for the Wildcats up into the ceiling and couldn't quite dig it out. But miss in return for Alabama A&M. VCU Wildcats up 13-11. Big swing from the Bulldogs. Ruled a touch by the upref. They said that the Wildcats touched that on its way out. Point to the Bulldogs. Overpass. Dug back out by sophomore Riley Davis and put away by freshman Mia Delahusai. In for the Wildcats, senior setter Madison Coates and sophomore right side hitter AJ Simmons. Great serve, and that's going to be an ace. Timeout by the Bulldogs. Sees VCU Wildcats up 15, Alabama A&M 12. Start to the season, the Wildcats are looking to turn around their streak with a win over Alabama A&M. This is the start of the conference season, and this weekend they're welcoming Alabama A&M and Alabama State as their first two conference opponents. Madison Coates to serve. Another great serve. Put over by Alabama A&M. To dig that one back out, but couldn't quite get there. Stuff blocked from the Bulldogs. Nevaeh Johnson serving and just misses. Excuse me, not Nevaeh Johnson, that was Bailey Duckett, sophomore from Huntsville, Alabama. Another missed serve from the freshman Delahusai. That's something that both teams are going to want to watch out for. These missed serves are unforced errors. You're not even giving the other team an opportunity to play the ball. You want to force them to play the ball, make them be technically sound in order to earn points. Good pass for Moore. Chopped it in. Dumped from the setter, but picked up by Coates. Again for Moore. Into the hands and out of bounds. Gets that point. Sophomore libero Riley Davis back to serve. And missed by a little bit there. Coming in for the Bulldogs, number 34, Grace Tapscott, and number 2, Sally Amparo Smith. Couple of missed serves in a row. Let's see which team is going to pull that one out first. Back in for the Wildcats, number 4, Alicia Callender, number 3, Mecca Freeman, hitting on the outside, on the right side. And in the net for Alabama A&M. Timeout by the Bulldogs. Wildcats up 19-15. Number 4, Alicia Callender, junior from Dorado, Puerto Rico. Big swing from the left. Davis gets aced there. That's a tough serve. It drops a little bit short, but it looks like it's coming deep off of the hands. You really got to read that coming off of her. That one actually does go deep. Good pass by Davis. Freeman puts it away. Jasmine Moore with the jump top spin serve, gets that one right back with a center dunk from Alicia Callender. Great offensive attack there. And just missed on that one. Caught the very top edge of the tape, tripled down. Those are tough. to serve for the Bulldogs, number 23, Jasmine Nettles, junior outside hitter from Atlanta, Georgia. Previously at Savannah State University. Coming from the Bulldogs, Niara Hightower takes it, great pass for a middle, out to the outside, dig back over, dug nicely by Mecca Freeman, and put away by K-Tall Price in the gap. Great job by Price to work and get off, even though that ball came over without a full through contact on the other side, make herself available for that swing. Hightower again, with the ace. Look at that, a middle that can do it all. She swings, she blocks, she digs, and she can serve. Push to the outside, short tip, and a miscommunication from Callender and Dylan Musai lets that one fall to the floor. Checking back in for the Bulldogs, number 10, Samara Mahone, and number 18, Mackenzie Jefferson. Jefferson back to serve. Great job getting in there by Callender. Free ball sent over from the Wildcats. Big swing over on the right. And that point goes to Jefferson. She did a great job taking out the middle blocker for the Wildcats. Ended up with only one set of hands up in front of that right side hitter, and she got to swing away. Wildcats need one point to win. And there it goes. 25-20 in the first set. And the Wildcats are one step closer to getting their first win of the season. 2. Serving for the Bulldogs is number 34, Grace Tapscott. Great pass by senior Jasmine Moore. Just missed on the swing. By Davis results in a Bulldog kill. And this is where you're going to hear the coaches start talking about their first contact. There were a lot of missed serves in the last set. Now we've had a couple of passes that were not the best. Great pass there, though, by Davis. Good touch on the block. Nice and easy. And put away on the outside by Mecca Freeman. Jump top spin serve from Jasmine Moore. Swing into the hands and just missed for the Wildcats. That's some of the ups and downs of having a really strong block. The Wildcats are an incredible blocking presence, but that also means that a lot of the things that hit your hands are not necessarily going to go your way. Missed serve by the Bulldogs. Gives it back to the Wildcats. Dug by Jasmine Moore, couldn't quite get there for the second touch. Bulldogs go up 4-2. Checking in for Alabama A&M is number 11, Mackenzie Jarvis, junior from Detroit, Michigan. Put some big hands up there and said, no thank you. Oh, looks like the subs went in a little bit too quickly. The ref couldn't quite see what was going on. Makes sense. You got subs on both sides of the net going. Coming in for the Wildcats, Madison Coates and AJ Simmons. And back in for the Bulldogs, number 24, Ajane Cressy. Swing from the right side, hits the hands and out of bounds. Serve back to the Bulldogs, Alabama A&M. Serving now is Jefferson, transfer from Morgan State University. Good serve. Looks like it floated back into Moore as she was trying to get out of the way to let it go out of bounds. Let's see how she refocuses and gets ready to take this next ball. And that's what we like to see. Great pass after the ace. Setter dump dug out by Coates. Bump set from Riley Davis. And swing went into the net, 4 contacts. You'll see the libero on either side, the one wearing the different jersey. If they have to step in front of the 10-foot line to set, they are only allowed to use their platform. If they use their hands, the hitter that goes to attack it automatically has to act like they are a back row attacker and stay below the height of the net. Great pass there from Moore. AJ Simmons tried to get him with the short tip. Big swing from Delahusai. There's a bump set from the Alabama A&M libero and a deep cross-court swing by number 6, Bailey Duckett. Timeout Wildcats. Alabama A&M is up 8 points to 3. Serving again for the Bulldogs, number 18, Mackenzie Jefferson. Drives that ball in, good serve. Bump set from Madison Coates back to the back row. Jasmine Moore takes a swing at it. Swing over on 2 by the Bulldogs. Dug out by Davis and put away by freshman Leah Delahusai. In to serve for the Wildcats, number 5, freshman Sydney Preston. There on the swing from the Bulldogs. That's what we call a gap. That middle ran a few feet away from her setter, tried to create some space away from the middle blocker in front of her. Couldn't quite get that over the net though. Big swing from the right side, touched by Poston and couldn't quite get there. Pass by Davis, big swing over on the outside from senior Jasmine Moore. She is a volume attacker for this team. And coming off of the outside hand of Simmons, gets the tool, point to the Bulldogs. Tough swing there for senior Moore. Davis again with the pass. Only option is to go to the outside. Puts that one in play. Big swing over on the right and off the hands again. The Wildcats need to shore up this blocking presence. They're putting their hands up and in the way, but they're not getting them all the way around and pointed back into the center of the court. You want to make sure that that angle points back into the court so that the ball has nowhere else to go. Great swing on the right from AJ Simmons, deep into the corner and gets the kill. Davis serving for the Wildcats. Overpass and back row attack from the setter. Even though she was going up trying to save that ball, since she's a back row player, she contacted the ball above the height of the net and then it went over to the opponent's side. That is a back row attack. Serving in from Davis. Good serve, tip from the outside, picked up by Moore, free ball back from the Wildcats. Swing on the right, chucked over by Davis. This is a scramble play. Settled down out to the outside, big swing from Moore again. These outsides are going after it. And there it goes off of an overpass. Big swing, big momentum shift for the Bulldogs. Those long rallies are tough when you lose them and great when you win them. Sweat on the floor there. Clean it up. And back to serve for the Bulldogs, number 3, Michelle Jerez. Bouncing around up in the ceiling, saved by Poston. Free ball over from the Wildcats. Tip from the Bulldogs and blocked by A.J. Simmons and Niara Hightower. Back in to serve for the Wildcats, number 4, Alicia Callender. Tough serve, good pass by the Bulldogs. Good dig, played it out of the ceiling. Sent it over on one. That was a smart play by the setter, but Poston there to pick it up. Big swing on the right, blocked by the Wildcats. Here comes that bump set from the libero, and miss out of bounds. Oh! Looks like the line judge called a touch, but the up ref overruled her. So that point goes to the Bulldogs. For the Wildcats. Niara Hightower putting that down with a power tip. Serving for the Wildcats, number 16, Jasmine Moore. High ball to the outside, but couldn't quite save it out of the antenna. Point Bulldogs, Alabama A&up is up 15-9. Short serve from the Bulldogs. And a little bit of a tough swing there, sent it long on the inline. See the Wildcats coming together, trying to reel this back in. Bulldogs with a 7-point lead. Serve out of bounds. Serve comes back over to ECU. There's Hightower to take this first touch. Short serve from Hightower, got to go back to the right side, and the right side gets it. Just didn't quite get around that. As a defender, you want to make sure, kind of like your blocking hands, you want to make sure that your angle is pointing back into the center of the court. When Moore was there, she had that angle pointed off to the sideline, didn't quite get it back around, and that's how you end up with the shanked ball and the point to the other team. But there goes the angle back into the court. Great pass from Moore. Great swing from Delahusaye. and point back to Bethune-Cookman. Checking in for the Wildcats, senior setter from Oviedo, Florida, Madison Coates, and sophomore right side hitter from Miami, Florida, AJ Simmons. Good pass, good set, good swing. Point Bulldogs, Alabama A&M up 18-11. Checking in for the Wildcats, number 7, transfer from Arkansas State, Elizabeth Phillips. Good pass, just missed by the setter, but Del Husai was there to cover. Good job stepping in to take that short ball from the libero. Big swing coming from the outside, chops it in. Great dig from Phillips. And bounce it off the hands from Del Husai. In to serve for the Wildcats, number 5, Sydney Poston. Great pass from the Bulldogs. Sent back over to the right side, but just long. And you'll hear these coaches talking about their first contact, either the serve or the pass. That is really where you can dictate how many options the opposing setter has and how easy or difficult it is to defend that attack. Great first pass. Setter has all of her options, including herself as the attacker, and she sends that one over for the kill. Bad pass by Davis results in a free ball coming over for the Wildcats. Back to the right side. Ooh, and single block by Elizabeth Phillips. That was a fantastic job. She was out there. The setter, the Bulldog setter did her job by getting a single block in front of her hitter, but Phillips just put her hands around that ball and made the other hitter hit out of a phone booth. Dig over by Davis. Another big block from AJ Simmons. And now we're seeing the Wildcat blocks start to really get their hands around the ball rather than pointing their hands at the ball. That's how they're getting these to go back down into the court instead of just bouncing off and going out. Looks like the swing went into the net, pure contact. Excuse me, the swing went into the antenna. Out of bounds on the Bulldogs. Alabama A&M calls the timeout. Good pass by the A&M libero. Tip from the middle. And big swing from AJ Simmons over on the right side. Looks like the down ref is consulting with the score table. Scoreboard says 17-19. 17-19 with the Alabama A&M Bulldogs up by 2. And we're back at it. Serve from Davis. Good serve. Free ball coming over. Kicked out to the outside and just, it looks like again, line judge called a touch, overruled by the up ref. Solid pass from Poston. Great set out to the outside. Free ball coming over from the Bulldogs. Settling it back down. Good swing from Hightower. Free ball again from A&M. Let's see if they can put it away. And Hightower does it. Bounces it off of the blocker's hands and puts that thing on the floor. Checking back in for the Wildcats. Number 4, Alicia Callender. Number 3, Mecca Freeman. Wildcats back within 2 points. Let's see if they can hold on to this and pull away. And a missed serve there is not what you want to have. That's tough. Wildcats are going to have to side out now. Checking back in for the Bulldogs, number 34, Grace Tapscott, and number 4, Caitlin Shaw. Good pass there from Phillips, and just missed from the outside by Freeman. Bulldogs within 3 points of the win. Wildcats are going to have to fight their way back here. And again, a little bit long. It looks like there's a little bit of a miscommunication or a misstep between the setter and the hitters. These balls are coming into the window a little bit low, a little bit fast, or possibly the hitters are a little bit late. And so it's resulting in those big swings out of bounds. That one was an ace off of Riley Davis. And game point to the Bulldogs. Solid pass, kick back to the right side. There we go. Drive that ball in. Good touch from the block there. Picked up easily by Callender. Good dig from Hightower. Free ball going back over from the Wildcats. Mishandled by the Bulldogs. Free ball back over. Big swing over on the left, but dug back up. Good touch again. Ran into the ceiling a little bit there, got to save it. Free ball back over. This is a great rally. Good dig from Poston. Tip over on the outside. And net violation by the Bulldogs. Serving for the Wildcats, number 7, Elizabeth Phillips. Good serves, got to go to the outside, and kill from Alabama A&M. That is the set. We are all tied up 1-1. with the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats playing against the Alabama A&M University Bulldogs. We are tied up 1-1, and this is as close of a game as, well, really anything can be. I mean, the Wildcats have 44 points, Bulldogs 45. The Wildcats 23 kills, Bulldogs 25, 10 errors to 10 errors, 62 total attacks for both teams, 22 assists to 23. Really the place where Bethune-Cookman is really outpacing the Bulldogs is in blocks. They have 9 blocks to the Bulldogs 2. So you'll see that that Wildcat block really coming in handy there for Bethune-Cookman. Now it's time to see who will pull away and walk away with their first win of the conference season. Back to serve for the Wildcats, number 4, Alicia Callender. Overpass there, touched by the setter, which means that was a back row block. Setter is back row. She contacted the ball above the height of the net, and the opponents put it back into her. That is a back row block, point to the Wildcats. High ball over to the right side, tipped short. And looks like there was a bit of a libero change, or there was a libero change for the Wildcats. Grad student Essence Bell in. She started off as the libero for the team in the maroon and gold game in their scrimmage at the beginning of the year and went down with an injury. It looks like they're trying to work her back in. Great to see her back on court. Transfer from Howard University. Back to serve, another transfer from Arkansas State, number 7, Elizabeth Phillips. Checking back in for the Wildcats, number 4, Alicia Callender. And another net clipper pops over for the service ace. Always a mini heart attack when those happen, but you take them when you get them. Great serve, got to go to the outside. Tip coming over, wow, great pickup by Bell. Going back to the right, blocked by Simmons, puts that point away. Excuse me, blocked by Phillips. Serve into the net, ties the game back up, 12-all. Checking in for the Bulldogs, number 23, junior from Atlanta, Georgia, Jasmine Nettles. Looks like Hightower was in the net there. Pass is a little bit tight, tough to pull that back out. Point to the Bulldogs. And again, unforced error. These are starting to mount. Wildcats need to refocus and make sure that they're driving the ball into the court. Force the Bulldogs to play this ball. Great pass from Bell. Good swing off of the hands, kill for Mecca Freeman. Bulldogs are up by 1, 14-13. serve from Phillips, drops short, dug back out of the net, free ball comes over. Sent back to the right side, tipped short, and got the kill by Mecca Freeman. That was a little bit of a miscommunication there. Number 3, the libero, Michelle Jerez, was there to pick it up, but her blocker reached back and tried to get that dig herself. Miscommunication results in a point for the other team. Big swing for the outside, goes out of bounds. Point Wildcats, and BCU is up by 1, 15-14. Timeout for Alabama A&M. Serve for the Wildcats, number 7, Elizabeth Phillips. Overpass from Jerez, tried to be played by Hightower, dug back out by Alabama A&M. Outside to Della Husaye, and off the hand funny, out of bounds. Deep cross court. All tied up at 15-15. Tough pass for Bell there. Played into the block by Della Husaye again. High ball over to the outside, big swing. Back to the right, chop the ball in. Good dig from Bell. Della Husaye works hard, and a lift from number 16 for the Bulldogs, Kimura Coachman. Serving for the Wildcats, number 1, Niara Hightower. Overpass, played by Katal Price. Dug back up by Jerez. Good dig there from the freshman Della Husaye. Back to the right side, Mecca Freeman. And swing out of bounds. Out on the left. That is number 8. Excuse me, number 6. Bailey Duckett. Hightower to serve again. Bad pass, saved by Jerez. Free ball coming from Alabama A&M. Handled by Hightower there. Back to the right side, and Freeman is blocked by Duckett and Coachman. Duckett and Coachman get that block. Checking in for the Wildcats, number 15, Melina Spencer. Big swing over on the outside, played back over by the Bulldogs. High ball out to the out, and just long, missed by a couple inches. All tied up, 17-17. Wildcats really need to focus on their first contact here, make sure they give their setter all of her options, and make that ball really difficult to read and defend by the Bulldogs. Miss serve makes it easy for them. Back in for the Wildcats, number 11, Madison Coates, number 9, AJ Simmons. Deep serve from Coates, running that crossing play again. Looks like the ref said that it was touched by the block. Swing from Simmons, dug by Alabama A&M. A little bit of a collision over there. Looks like everybody gets up okay. Point to the Bulldogs. All tied up, 18-18. Sub for Alabama A&M, coming in number 2, Saldi Amparo-Smith. Tough to handle by Delahousaye, comes back in and can't quite get that ball over. Timeout, Wildcats. This timeout, we've got Alabama A&M with 19 points, VCU with 18. Looks like the coaching staff for the Wildcats is talking to them about making sure that they are driving these balls in the court, taking advantage of the opportunities to swing away when it's there, but if they're in trouble, if they're in a tough swing situation, drive the ball in the court and make the Bulldogs play the ball. You want to keep this thing going for as long as possible until you have the opportunity to put it away. Tough pass for Delahousaye. And tough swing scenario. That's one of those ones that you want to drive into the court. Checking in for the Wildcats, Jasmine Moore, number 16. Plays it into the court. Touched by CatEye Price, so not for contacts. Great dig there from Bell. Tough handle from the setter. Moore comes back in, tries to go off the hands, and ends up getting blocked. That's a tough one. Those balls were all really tight to the net. The Wildcats want to make sure that they are pulling their first and second contact off a little bit so that that Alabama A&M block isn't quite so big and in your face. Back row attack from Phillips. And big swing from Amparo-Smith on the outside. Bulldogs are up 22-18. Back row attack again from Phillips, dug by Jerez. Back to the right side and falls into the center of the court. Can't quite get there for the Wildcats. 23-18 for the Bulldogs. Good pass there from Phillips. Big swing from Price out on the gap, but blocked by number 10 and number 16. That's Samara Mahone and Kimora Coachman. Good pass there from Bell. Kicked out to the outside. Tough to get there. Sent into the antenna, and that is 25-18. Bulldogs go up 2-1. We are back in action for set 4. Alabama A&M has 2 sets to Bethune-Cookman 1. starts us off. High ball to the outside. Spencer drives it in. Good dig over there from Jerez, and miss swing from number 4, Caitlin Shaw. Bethune-Cookman goes up 1-0. An ace from Elizabeth Phillips. Kicked it up to the outside, short tip. Good push to that sharp corner. That's a tough ball for the libero to get to. Looks like the Wildcats switched their libero back to sophomore Riley Davis. Cleaning up a little bit of sweat on the floor there. Back in and serving for the Bulldogs, number 23, Jasmine Nettles. Back row attack from Phillips, and she gets the kill. To be that actually would have been a playable ball. The rules have changed now, so prior to a couple years ago, if the ball crossed the net outside of the antenna, you could play it back to your own side as long as you still had a contact left. But that rule has since changed for player safety. And 4 contacts from the Bulldogs gives the Wildcats their fourth point, up 4-1. Back to the right side, short tip. And that was a smart play by the Bulldogs. So once every 6 rotations, your libero has to come off the court, and you have to have a player serve. Usually it's the middle, in this case now a high tower, and they go in and have to play defense. It's not something that middles do very often, so it makes a lot of sense for that right side attacker to tip the ball short and try to make her play that defense. Ball goes out, point to the Wildcats. And checking back in for Bethune-Cookman, number 11, Madison Coates, number 9, AJ Simmons. Good serve by Coates, high ball to the outside, dug by Davis. Big swing from Bethune, dug by Jerez, tip coming over from Duckett. This is an outside battle and housed by AJ Simmons and Kotal Price. Free ball, managed to send it over from the Wildcats. And a miscommunication from the Bulldogs results in a point for BCU. Bethune-Cookman is up 7-2. Driving that serving, good serve from Coates. Back to the right side. Good dig there by the setter, Madison Coates. Nice high swing from Delahousaye. Tip, good hang in the air by Price. Scramble play and swing out of bounds into the antenna and out. Mackenzie Jefferson back to serve for the Bulldogs. And handled fantastically fantastically by Phillips. Good slide there from A.J. Simmons over on the right side. Push that out and beat through the block by Dela Hussaye. The Wildcats are trying to run a really fast offense here. You can see the setter pushing this ball out to the outside pin very flat rather than going up high and dropping down into that zone. So the hitters got to make sure that they are coming in as fast as that ball is getting out to them. Miss serve there, makes it a little tough to handle. Tough pass by Riley Davis. Swing in from the right. And miss swing there from Saldi Amparo Smith. Serve coming in from Riley Davis. And gets the ace. Miscommunication there between Amparo Smith and Jerez. Wildcats are up 10-4. Tough serve in again to Amparo Smith. Just missed on the right side. Davis continuing on her serving run. Dump from the setter. Run down by Poston. Handled fantastically by Davis there. That's a great high set to the outside. Same for Jerez over on the Bulldogs. Little bit of a miscommunication. And point goes to Alabama A&M. 11-5. Serve from Michelle Jerez goes long. Tags the line judge with it. Checking back in for the Wildcats, number 4, Alicia Callender, and number 15, Melina Spencer. Sure that floor is safe and ready to go. And we're off. Great serve there. That was a fast one. Big swing from the outside and blocked by Miara Hightower and Melina Spencer. And that's where you see that serve really set up the ability for Hightower to make it out there. It was a tough pass, which meant that the setter only had one option, and it made it easy for Hightower to read and get there early. Good dig there by Davis. Thought that might have gone into the ceiling. Well played by Callender. A little bit of a bang-bang play up at the net. Good run down by Poston. Nice swing from Spencer and fantastic play. Kill for Spencer. That is a timeout to the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. VCU Wildcats are up 14 points to 5. We're back as the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats are taking on the Bulldogs of Alabama A&M University. A&M is up 2-1, but in this fourth set, the Wildcats have it 14-5. Block there from Miara Hightower. Did a great job making sure she followed the opposing middle with her feet and then put big hands back into the court and made it impossible for her opposing middle to get around. Dump there from the setter, played easily by Davis, and Calendar says, anything you can do, I can do better. Good serve there. Kicks a nice high ball back to the right side. Tough dig, and couldn't quite get it back over. It is a hot and humid night in here tonight, folks. We have another sweat spot on the floor. Got to make sure that our athletes are staying safe. Gotta love sunny Florida. Sunny and humid Florida. Short serve, tough to handle there by Phillips. Set it up to Hightower, but could not make it past the Bulldog block. And here's where you want to start talking to the passers and, seeing if we can pass this a little bit higher. Because you're running such a fast offense, because these sets are so fast coming into that ball was dug over out of bounds. It went over top of the antenna. That means it was out. But since these sets are coming so quick out of the setter's hands, you've got to get this pass high in order to give the hitters time to make it in and be on step and be in on time. 17-7 for the Wildcats. And a miscommunication there between Jerez and Amparo Smith makes it 18-7 for BCU. Smith sends it down into the net, 19-7. Second timeout for Alabama A&M. Bethune-Cookman is up 19-7 in this fourth set. Alabama A&M has used both of their timeouts. And here we go. Serve from Phillips. Drops in with another miscommunication between the Bulldogs for an ace. Bulldogs get this one, send a free ball back over. Handled by Spencer beautifully. High ball Little over-eager from the setter there, but brought back by the outside. Good touch by Hightower out of the middle. Big swing from number 4. High ball from Melina Spencer, just long. Checking in for Alabama A&M, number 21, Kiara Brooks, junior from Arlington, Texas, transfer from Kentucky State University. And it's the ace. 20-9 in favor of the Wildcats. And that swing goes into the tape for contacts by VCU. Brooks has a good serve on her. They're going to have to figure out how to handle this. Over by Hightower. She is long and she can use it. Hightower back to serve. Overpass from Jerez. Oh, not quite an overpass. Looks like that was clean. Free ball handled by Hightower. Back to Melina Spencer on the right side and hits it in for the kill. It is 22-10. Bethune-Cookman is up. Short serve there from Hightower. Tough to handle by Jerez. Big swing over there, contacted by the Wildcat block, and couldn't quite play that. Back to serve for the Bulldogs, number 24, Anjanae Cressy. Tough pass there from Phillips. Wildcats are going to have to send over a free ball. Handled like it should be by the Bulldogs. Oh, dug up. Another free ball. Let's see if they can stop this one. Going out to the outside. And a big block there from Katal Price. Back to serve for the Wildcats, Madison Coates. Good dig there from Coates. Great set by Riley Davis. Big swing over the outside from Delahussaye. And good sharp 4-4. Good sharp cross-court swing from number 6 for the Bulldogs, Bailey Duckett. Checking back in for the Bulldogs, number 18, Mackenzie Jefferson. Tough pass there from Delahussaye. Elizabeth Phillips coming out of the back row. Back to the right side for the Bulldogs and snuck it through the block there. You saw that Price was a little bit late getting out to that block over on the right side. Her hands weren't quite over the net yet, so when she got hit by it, it just dribbled down in between her and the net, made it impossible to play. Jefferson to serve again. Tough pass from Phillips, over to the outside, sent it long. It is 14-23. Bethune-Cookman is up. Great pass there from the freshman Delahussaye. Let Simmons run around, plays it out of the ceiling. Good dig, dump from the setter, Madison Coates. Katal Price reaching again a little bit, but she makes it work. And a roll shot from Delusaye. Bang, bang play. Big swing. Dug back up by Jerez. Goes to the outside for A&M. Out of bounds. Wildcats are up 24-14. Poston back to serve for set point. Dump there from the setter. Picked up by Coates. And chop shot goes into the top of the net. Looked like Simmons felt like she was a little bit off balance, was trying to control it into the court and didn't quite drive it deep enough. Overpass, and number 16 is in the net. Net violation for the last point of the set. We are going to a fifth and final set. Are back with the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats taking on the Alabama A&M University Bulldogs. We are in the fifth and final set. It's all tied up 2-2. This set will only go to 15 points. They will switch sides once the team gets to 8. And we will see who comes out victorious. The Wildcat block has really been showing out for Bethune-Cookman today. They have 18 blocks to Alabama A&M's 8. is the first time that the Wildcats have been in a 5-set match this year. Alabama A&M had one other one that came out victorious, and that is a big thing for a volleyball team. I mean, 5-set matches are tough. You usually don't get there. A lot of times they're ended in 3 or 4. So this is going to be a great test for the Wildcats to see how they respond to being in this scenario. Do they come out strong, come out hot, or do they try to dip their toe in and wait until the end? Big swing from the outside, ties it up, 1-1. That's for number 4, Caitlin Shaw. Great pass there from Phillips. Fastball out to the outside, and Melina Spencer gets the kill off of the hands. Looks like she found a little slip spot on the court, though. Gonna have to clean that up. And something that becomes more common the longer the game goes. These girls are out here working hard. Great serve there from Davis. Short shot, handled well by Moore. Good touch by the block, easy handle by Elizabeth Phillips. Back to the right side, and Melina Spencer puts it away. Wildcats up 3-1. Short serve goes into the net for Phillips. That's tough. In these shorter sets, you've got to make sure that your unforced errors stay low. You cannot give away any points. There is no room for error. 3-2, Wildcats up. Handled well there by Phillips. High ball to the outside. Moore swings into the antenna. That ties it up, 3-3. Serve from the Bulldogs. Wildcats up 4-3. Back to serve for the Wildcats, number 1, Niara Hightower. Good serve, drives it in, got to go to the outside. Dug by Moore and played back down by Katal Price. Great reactions there from Moore and Price to get that ball over and in. Serve from Hightower. And that ball gets put away by number 4, Caitlin Shaw. That's a tough one. That set got hung up high and inside, but the blockers are so used to going out to the pin that they ended up running right past their hitter. She essentially had an open net. Serve coming from Jefferson. Handled well by Moore. And drives it in. Back to the right side. Good dig from Davis and just out on the other side. All tied up, 5-5. Serve coming from Mackenzie Jefferson, Alabama A&M. Great pass from Phillips, put to Katel Price in the middle, power tip through the block for the kill. Checking back in for the Wildcats, number 11, Madison Coates, number 9, AJ Simmons. Good pass from the Bulldogs, high in the center of the court, dug out by Davis. Tough handle from Coates, and a double contact is called. Tied back up, 6-all. Tough pass there for Freeman. Let's see if she drives it into the block, covered. Price back in to get up and get an attack on it. Over to the right side. Good swing deep into that corner. That's a tough one to defend. Tough pass there from Phillips, high to the outside. Freeman chops it in short. Good dig. Looks like the aggression from Alabama A&M is winning them that point. We are now at 8-6, Alabama A&M, switching sides halfway through the set. We're going to start right back up. This is not a timeout, just switching sides to make sure everything stays fair. It looks like Coach Williams is going to call a timeout. We'll be back in a minute. Gymnasium, we have the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats fighting against the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. A&M is up 8-6. This game is to 15. Short tip there from Simmons, falls to the ground, 8-7. Checking back in for the Wildcats, Sydney Austin. Good serve there, tough handle by Jerez, the libero. Free ball comes over. Good swing there by Simmons, handled by the Bulldogs. And swing out of bounds. Tied up, 8-8. Good touch there by Phillips. Back to the right again. And she sneaks it by. Good swing there from number 10, Samara Mahone. Bulldogs are up 9-8. Good pass from Phillips. Kick it back to Simmons on the right side. Good dig there by Poston. And sent short by Phillips for the kill. Back to serve for the Wildcats, all tied up at 9-9. We've got number 6, Riley Davis. Got a little sweat spot on the floor. And back at it with the serve, Riley Davis. Going to the outside. Another high ball to the outside. Let's see if Phillips can handle it. Good touch by the block. Tough swing there from Aparo Smith. Chop shot. In from the middle. Good touch there by Hightower. Good fast set out to the outside. Back row attack coming. Good dig from Poston. Yep. And they called a lift on, I believe, the tip. Alabama A&M is up 10-9. Overpass from Poston. And a kill from number 4, Caitlin Shaw. Bulldogs up 11-9. Grace Tapscott back to serve for Alabama A&M. And Coach Williams will call her second timeout. Remember, this set only goes to 15. The score is currently 11-9, Alabama A&M. By 2, 4 points to go for the match. Tough handle there by Poston. And Phillips can't quite get there. Gotta shore up this first touch. The Wildcats are really gonna focus in on this pass right now. Good pass there from Phillips. And a kill from AJ Simmons on the right. That is the power of a good first contact. Checking back in for the Wildcats, number 15, Melina Spencer, and number 4, Alicia Callender. The score is currently Alabama A&M 12, Bethune-Cookman 10. Good hander there. And Shaw swings outside the antenna. Point to the Wildcats. Timeout by Alabama A&M. Score is currently Alabama A&M 12, Bethune-Cookman 11. And final set, playing a game to 15. The score is currently Alabama A&M 12, Bethune-Cookman 11. Back to serve for the Wildcats, number 4, Alicia Callender. And dug by the Bulldogs. High ball to the outside. Shaw plays it in. Dug by Phillips. Melina Spencer handles that ball, makes sure that it stays in play, and Shaw cannot do the same. Short serve, handled well by Jerez. Kicks out to the outside, and a power tip from Shaw. Sharp 4-4. Checking back in for Alabama A&M, number 21, Kiara Brooks. Score is A&M 13, BCU 12. Tough handle there by Davis. Off of the block means they get another 3 contacts. Back for the Bulldogs over on the right side. Dug by Callender. High ball to the outside. Spencer can't quite handle it, just long. Alabama A&M 14, BCU 12. This is match point. Serving again, number 21, Kiara Brooks. Chop shot in, handled by Jerez, back on the right side, deep tip from Shaw. Over to Brianna Hightower in the gap, great swing, puts it away. 14-13. Checking back in for the Wildcats, number 3, Mecca Freeman. Back in for the Bulldogs, number 24, Ajane Cressy. Excuse me, number 2, Sally Amparo-Smith. Overpass from 4 contacts. Ref called 4 contacts on Alabama A&M. All tied up at 14. You must win by 2. Good dig there from Davis. Played back over by Ajane Cressy. Cressy back to serve. Score is A&M 15, BCU 14. Becca Freeman. Miss out of bounds from number 6, Bailey Duckett. Tied back up, 15 all. Must win by 2. Back to serve, number 1, Niara Hightower. Price and Becca Freeman. VCU goes up 16-15. And Alabama A&M calls their second timeout. This fifth and final set. The Wildcats are up 16-15. Must win by 2. Niara Hightower back to serve. And the Wildcats take it. Win number 1 of the season, win number 1 of the conference. Your Bethune-Cookman Wildcats have beaten the Alabama A&M Bulldogs in 5 sets, 17-15. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. This is Taylor Pritchett, live from North Gymnasium on the CatEye Network at Bethune-Cookman University. Have a wonderful Friday night.